Welcome, everybody. Welcome. How are you? Good to see you joining me here in the Zoom room, and hello everybody who's joining us on Facebook Live. Oh, exciting. I have a Hawaiian background for today, as I've made an impromptu trip to Portsmouth last night as my youngest son got COVID. So I've come to do motherly stuff down in Portsmouth. So I'm hanging out at some student gigs. So I thought I'd give myself a Hawaiian background. Oh dear, how is everybody today? How are you all feeling? You're feeling good? Fantastic. Fantastic. Let's see who's joining us on Facebook. There we go. It's all working. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Louisa Havers. I help coaches and entrepreneurs to break through their money ceilings, to live at their highest potential. Huge welcome to our Breakthrough the Money Ceiling Masterclass. We're on our third masterclass of our series. I'm so excited that you are here. How are you feeling? Let me know how you are feeling. Welcome to everyone who is joining us live, or of course with those of you who are joining us on replay. Let me know in the chat as well how you are feeling, and the comment box as well. I'm just getting everything set up so I can see you all. I'd love to hear all your ahas, your insights, your celebrations. I know that there was lots of light bulb moments yesterday. What was your biggest takeaway? I've had so many messages as well from everybody, which has just been absolutely wonderful. It is such an honor to be here with you all. And we have people at all different points of their business journey, whether you're just starting out, perhaps we've got people who are transitioning from being employed to going self-employed, perhaps you're emerging, you're established. I know we have multi-six-figure business owners here, millionaires here as well. So I know people are calling in different amounts of money depending on where their business is at. So our flow is as follows. We're building on what we started to unlock yesterday with the secrets of reality creation. We're going to dive into channeling higher realms of consciousness for your breakthrough, and you'll receive an Akashic Records activation. I'm so excited. And then tomorrow we will be leveraging momentum, and we will have some time for Q&A as well. And I've gathered a few questions that I've spotted in the Facebook group and that I need to pop up on the replay. I'm just going to close that down for a second. The other son is calling. Let me just tell him. I'm on a live. There we go. He's the only one that calls me through Facebook. So we've been gathering questions as we go, so we will make sure that we get them answered for you as well. So if there's, please do tag me. It just makes it easier for us to gather them up, and we will circle back and answer them. Oh, this is fantastic. So John is feeling great. Hooray, hooray. So before we dive in, let's set our intentions for our masterclass. So I just invite you just to take a moment to become fully present, so you can be focused on this time together, to gift yourself a couple of letting go breaths, calling all of your energy back to the here and now, and to consider what is your intention for being on this masterclass, whether you're live or of course on the replay. And how do you want to feel at the end of our time together? I'll pop it in the chat what your intention is. Remembering we have prizes for everyone who's involved, taking action, sharing their comments, their intentions, their actions, so we can witness you. It's my intention that you have a clear channel to higher realms for your consciousness, for your breakthrough, and to manifest with more ease. What is your intention? One of the things that I teach in the Wealth Portal and in the Infinite Prosperity Collective, which you can experience right now, and I want to guide you through this, is coming into alignment with working with higher planes and higher consciousness. Now, what I've noticed is over the years that as my clients have cleared their beliefs and emotions and energies that are hanging out in their human Wi-Fi and creating realities that they're ready to move beyond, as they clear up their energy fields, they become more intuitive, and that connection with their higher self-consciousness becomes stronger. They receive clearer and clearer guidance, and so that their inspired actions that they take have bigger results and create those quantum leaps. Does that make sense? It happens every time. Working with the higher consciousness and planes is key to quantum leaps. So how do we create quantum leaps? One of the things that we can do is to create quantum leaps working with the universal laws. And to think of this is these laws are huge consciousness, and you can connect in with this consciousness held on different planes. And each of the planes has its own particular energy. I hope you can still hear me. The dustbin men are going past collecting the rubbish bins today in Portsmouth. So I will speak a little bit louder, so hopefully you can still hear me. So let me know if there's any problems with the sounds, and I'll repeat things. So each of these planes has its own particular energy, which is best described as a vibration. And these vibrations are the very essence of life in all its forms. And the lower planes have a lower frequency of vibration and a higher frequency of vibration. And that is why we transmute energy so quickly when we tap into the higher planes, the higher consciousness, working with our higher self and the Akashic Records. As everything is energy, the vibrational forces of the planes can be influenced by the power of pure thought. So there are considered to be 7 planes of existence, all working within conditions, laws, commitments, and all creation is governed by laws, by universal principles, if you like. And the principles that operate in the outer universe are called natural laws, like changing of the seasons and the law of gravity. And then there are the subtler laws that rule the hidden spiritual planes and the inner realms of consciousness. And these laws affect how you think and relate to the universe, and how the universe and others relate to you. So when we're releasing and aligning and using the phrase across all dimensions, planes, times, levels of consciousness, we're basically saying across all realities, across all frequencies and levels of consciousness. So thoughts and words create things and impact consciousness. And this key thing to remember is love is the foundation of universal law, the mind builder of your universe. Your mind is fully aware and attuned to the application of universal law in everything. And there are hundreds of universal laws, but for the purpose of today, we're going to clear any resistance you might be holding to the law of momentum, the law of vibration, the law of attraction, the law of repetition, so that you can manifest your results and allow in more money more quickly. Does that sound good? This is the foundational piece of our relationship with speed, and allowing ourselves to receive quantum leaps on all levels of our existence. Because we can fear all sorts of things when we think about change and manifesting things quickly. That fear is to do with our relationship with speed. And one of the key principles that underpins the work that we're doing together is that we are all connected and unified through one field of electromagnetic energy. Everything you know or perceive is connected to this field. Everything is interconnected. So if one area is feeling out of flow and you aren't receiving what you'd like, where else is this showing up? So how you relate to money, time, and speed, it's all interconnected. And what we want to find out is where is the hidden resistance? So that's why the most important thing that we can do for ourselves is to clear our energy, our emotions, and our thoughts, so that we are fine-tuned to the frequency of that which we've decided to experience. Energy alignment is the most important thing. It's your priority for aligned money. And here's the thing, and I'm sure you've seen this in, the different areas of life that you, where you show up in groups and for your businesses. You can have two people implement the same strategy. One have aligned energy and create huge success, see their income grow, and the other one do it from a misaligned energy, an energy of this has got to work, even if they consciously think that they're aligned. And the trick is knowing what is going on subconsciously and knowing how to change your vibration. I personally see this as vital, which is why I always myself have a coach that I'm working with. I think I've invested well over 200K in my own personal development and growth so that I can embody my next level of identity and to continue to develop and grow and become my future self, so that I can keep moving forward, so that I am fully supported and I allow myself to be fully supported. It really is unlocking your subconscious and aligning your energy where you get the leading edge in business, which is why I'm always talking about alignment and embodiment all the time. Does this make sense? So as you go on your hero's journey of your breakthrough and growing to the next level of your business, whether you're going from being self-employed to your first 6 figures, from growing from 6 figures to multi-6 figures, as you're embodying your leadership energy and being the CEO of a company, leading a team, what happens, of course, is your own stuff gets kicked up, and fears around visibility, old familiar wounds get kicked up, imposter syndrome, the illusions of not feeling good enough, fears of rejection, fears of judgment, not feeling deserving enough to allow more in can be paralyzing, and fears of feeling like you might die if you allow more money in. And all of this has a huge cost to the impact of your business. So we do need to work on ourselves consistently. One of my amazing clients, Joe, who is a trainer and a coach for dyslexia, and had been spending a long time unpicking her money story and wanted to understand the science and to have manifesting structures in place to support her in finally having her breakthrough. So she joined the Wealth Portal, and she initially felt resistance and felt huge perfectionism and realized she was pushing to achieve more in life. And this was creating resistance and anxiety. And through our work together in the Wealth Portal, she discovered some hidden patterns that she was able to release, and she learned to trust money more and to have certainty that it will always show up, even in unexpected ways. So she let go of the push energy and the anxiety it was creating within herself and her business, and then allowed herself to hit her first 10K month, whilst, and this is key, honoring the flow within her family so that she could have summer for herself and her family, to have that balance. And I'll share my interview chat with her in this Facebook group for you this evening. So tune in at 7 o'clock so that you can take a listen to her story. And this is the thing, because we consciously know some of the resistances and the illusions of self-sabotage that we're holding. And then there's a whole load of unknown ones that are out of our awareness running the show and taking us to the wrong place, taking us back to those default set points, back to frequencies that we're more familiar with. Susan's asked a question around why does it seem easier and more habitual to stay in lower frequencies? Because we're familiar with that. The subconscious doesn't like the uncertainty, even if that's where we want to go. And that is more familiar. We will manifest from the place of our embodied identity. So if it's feeling like it's easier to go back to those frequencies, you just need to do some more work around fully embodying the identity that you want to hold on to, so that frequency is the easier, more habitual one to stay in. Does that make sense? So there's a whole load going on in our subconscious and stuff that's out of our conscious awareness, taking us to the wrong place, to the wrong frequency. And there'll be things that you didn't even know you needed to check for, which is why I have a step-by-step framework within the Wealth Portal that takes you through it. So let's do some muscle testing to find out some possible stickiness in your field that you might not have been aware of. And then we'll dive into the Akashic Records and do the clearing and releasing any resistance in our consciousness around working with the planes of the universal laws and creating a new consciousness that's in alignment with working with this plane. And then we'll wrap up with living in the energy of the question and considering the aligned action to take. Does that sound good? Yes. Fantastic. Okay, so we're just going to connect in with your higher self. So just invite you to take a moment to ground and to feel the energy coming up from Mother Earth. Coming up through your hara, your heart. Feel the energy coming up. Your heart chakra is getting bigger and brighter, bigger and brighter. And as the energy is coming up, it's opening up your crown chakra, and you can feel that pillar of light, that spiritual cord of connection coming down from your soul star chakra. Coming down, running through you and around you, drawing away anything that doesn't serve you. And feel that pillar of light coming down, connecting you back down through the legs, through the feet, through your earth star chakra, drawing away anything that doesn't serve you. Energy is transmuted by Mother Earth. And from this place, I invite you to breathe in for 4, to hold for 4, and to breathe out for 8 as you increase your life force energy. And just to do this 3 times as you hold the intention to activate and connect with your higher self. You may visualize your soul star chakra above your head. Breathing in for 4, hold for 4, breathing out for 8. And to do this 3 times. And then when you're ready, you can allow these words to land in your field, or you can repeat them after me, speaking to all levels of my consciousness. I'm creating a clear channel of communication and manifestation between my subconscious, conscious, and higher self. So they are 100% connected. Perfect alignment, working towards my highest path and purpose. And from this space, connection, we're going to muscle test to see what resistances are bubbling up with working on the plane of the universal laws. So when you think about your intention for this week, the amount of money you've declared that you're calling in, I invite you to bring that into your mind's eye, and then we're going to muscle test the following statements. So I'm going to read these out, and then I'll pop them in the comments so that you can follow along. So the statements are as follows. I've got resistance or congestion working with the law of momentum. I have resistance or congestion working with the law of momentum and allowing easy speed. I have resistance or congestion with the law of attraction. I have resistance or congestion with the law of vibration. I have resistance or congestion with the law of assumption. I have resistance or congestion with the law of repetition and allowing an overflow of money to come to me more quickly. I have a resistance or congestion with the law of polarity. I have resistance or congestion with the law of abundance. So the thing to speak there as well is there is a spiritual connection between you and your community and the souls that are in your community. This is universal law. So the law of polarity, which says if you have a soul level desire, including a certain amount of money, that way for that desire to be made manifest is already present. So another way to think of this is whatever you are seeking is seeking you. So your outcome is created in the same moment as your desire. I find that so empowering and so exciting. So I invite you to jump up now. You're going to ask these questions using your body as a dowsing device to say these statements out loud and see which ones you get a yes on and which ones you get a no on. I'm going to pop them in the chat for you so you can follow along. And Facebook. Let's see where you are. Oh, this one. Here we go. Hi, Elizabeth. Here are the statements to muscle test. There we go. Let's close that window down. So you want to say these as the statements, see which ones you get a no on. And as you're doing this, just notice how this feels in your energy field. How is your subconscious speaking to you? Do you feel any heaviness in your chest or any constrictions in your head or a sense of heaviness in your crown chakra? Let me know in the chat what comes up for you and where was your resistance. Awesome. We've got, so hi Debs. Hi Glenda. So we've got some resistance bubbling up, momentum, easy speed, repetition. Hi Bal on Facebook. Hello replayers. Okay. Has everybody completed their muscle testing? Let's just see where everybody's at. Someone's got momentum. Glenda was feeling it in her heart and her hara. Okie dokie, this is awesome. I'm just going to give you another moment just to, particularly for those of you that are newer to muscle testing, you may find it just takes a moment just to go through these. So make a note of which ones you've got some the resistance and the congestion to. And then we're going to do a future self-progression in the Akashic Records, and then create an aligned action that you can take today to activate the frequency of giving, loving, and gratitude. So we'll be clearing these together. The Akashic Records. Okay, so you've got your intention, what you're manifesting, whether it's 10K, 1K, £500, $1,000, whatever your currency is, 100K, whatever it is you're calling in this week. This amount that's contributing to your bigger dreams and desires. And let's tune into this future version of you who's already living this. So it's time to get comfortable. I'm going to guide you through opening your Akashic Records, and we'll have some space as you come out of this to write down what you see before we come back together. So we're going to create your most successful version of you in the Akashic Records. The future really is an adventure. Okie dokie. So I'm going to screen share. So you want to get nice and comfy. If you want to turn off your cameras, if you're on Zoom, if you feel more comfortable, you're very welcome to do that. I'm just going to get this looking nice and pretty for you. Okay, so move the chat over there. Alrighty. So time to get nice and comfy. We're going to create the most successful version of you in your Akashic Records. That sound good? I just invite you to close your eyes, get nice and comfortable. Take a deep breath. Relax your shoulders and your arms. Take another deep breath, releasing all thoughts and concerns, and just allow your awareness to drift down to your heart center. And as you feel yourself relax even further, let yourself visualize a beautiful road ahead. You notice that the land around the road looks lush and green. It's filled with beautiful flowers and wonderful fruit trees. The sun is shining. It's a beautiful day. And you now notice that further down the road, there's a stunning, beautiful building, your own sacred temple. And it's shining so brightly in the sun. Perhaps it's made with glass, crystal. This is your own sacred temple, a place where you can connect to the Akashic Records and access all of the information you'll ever need. You can also reach out to the spiritual world, the angelic realm, your guides and masters, family and friends, your higher self. And you see yourself walking up to this beautiful building. And as you go in, you notice that it's filled with light and a wonderful, loving energy. You feel a deep sense of peace, power, happiness, filling you up. As you stand in this beautiful sacred temple of yours. You feel deep peace. And you become aware of a brilliant light shining from the next room. And as you step into the next room, you open your Akashic Records. And as you step in, I ask if I have permission to open your Akashic Records. If yes, send me a telepathic yes. Thank you. As we call in your Akashic Record Keepers, Ascended Masters and Teachers, calling the planetary light beings of the highest light and order, calling the galactic councils of the highest light and order, calling forth the angelic kingdom of the highest light and order, and connecting you to the great, great central sun. Please open all Akashic Records. Your records are open. And as you pass through the door, you see a beautiful spirit there. This is your guide to the Akashic Records. And you know that this loving being is here to help you. You take a moment to make a heart-to-heart connection with this being. Allow yourself to feel the love. Do you feel the connection flowing in and out of your heart center? You realize that this being has a message for you now. You open your heart to receiving this guidance. It might be just a word or a phrase, or even an image. I just invite you to relax and take a moment to receive this message now. And let yourself be open to whatever comes your way. And we ask for the record keepers assistance to clear the resistance to working with the universal laws. And as you give permission, I invite you to visualize light, white, green light coming down over your aura from your soul star chakra from above your crown, coming down over your entire body. And you see your aura filling up with light, white, green light. You have free will, so anything that resonates, accept, and anything that doesn't resonate, you can disregard. Anywhere and everywhere, your resistance to co-creating with the universal laws of momentum, attraction, vibration, assumption, polarity, abundance, and repetition, to allow an overflow of money to come to you quickly. Are you willing to let that go across all dimensions, planes, times, levels of consciousness? Just send me a telepathic yes if you are. And as you breathe in grace and love and breathe out all energies that no longer serve. I'm just breathing with you. Please clear all vows, past life interference, implants, transgenerational imprinting, cultural imprinting, societal imprinting, religious imprinting, that it has to be hard work or it has to be difficult to be of value to receive. Clearing this from all dimensions, planes, times, levels of consciousness in the most joyous, loving, peaceful way possible. Please clear all vows, past life interference, implants, transgenerational imprinting. And some resistance there. Just breathing with you as you let go of the transgenerational imprinting, cultural imprinting, societal imprinting, religious imprinting, that it takes a long time to receive if it's a bigger amount of money. Releasing that from all dimensions, planes, times, levels of consciousness. Just taking a nice deep breath, breathing in grace and love, breathing out all energies that no longer serve. As you become aware and allow yourself to fully understand the reality that time is not attached to the amount of money you receive. This is an illusion. You can make 5 million in a phone call in 5 minutes. You can make 10K in a phone call in 5 minutes. It doesn't take time. There is no time. Time is the illusion. Just have in your mind's eye your intention. I'm just breathing with you. So record keepers are just clearing the resistance along the timelines. Ask that all resistance is cleared. Past, present, future. Witness yourself feeling the change in your energy field. As you breathe in grace and love, and just intend for the energy to be released as you breathe out. Anything that's no longer serving you, just letting it go. Are you willing to align to the divine definition of receiving across all dimensions, planes, times, levels of consciousness? Just send me a telepathic yes if you are. Are you willing to align to the divine definition and to be in flow with the universal laws of attraction, vibration, momentum, assumption, polarity, abundance, repetition, across all dimensions, planes, times, and levels of consciousness? Just send me a telepathic yes. Notice how you're feeling, observing what might be feeling different, how this alignment feels in your body. Your guides want to show you the future version of yourself that you desire. So I invite you to take a moment to see your future self living this life that you desire. You see them consistently receiving large sums of money so that they can fulfill their soul's calling. Your desire for more money is your soul's desire for more. So you can live at your fullest self-expression and use money as one of the resources to make this happen. Money is an ascension tool. As you receive more, you're able to create more opportunities for others. And as you see this version of yourself, what do you notice? What are they experiencing? What path did they take that led them to the experiences that they have? And most importantly, ask, how do you feel? What is the vibrational frequency of this version of you? What is the level of consciousness of this version of you? Is it of contentment, calm, hopefulness, courage, energetic self-responsibility, confidence, kindness, forgiveness, acceptance, joy, enthusiasm, empowerment, appreciation, happiness, love, freedom, serenity, lightness. Feel this vibration of this version of you now. What types of behaviors and expressions do you notice in this other version of you that you admire? What is it that you like most about them? What makes them so magnetic? And because of the way that this makes you feel, you may already be able to notice that this resonates with you. Can you perceive that you are able to manifest them in your imagination because you match that vibration in that moment? What you see in your imagination is a source of information. It is a guidance tool. You have created them in the Akasha. You know that you are able to match that vibration easily simply by using your imagination in the field. You know this is the law of resonance working for you to bring you what you desire. In other words, there's already a part of your vibration that's a perfect match to the vibration, everything you desire. And because you can perceive and feel it, you're beginning to come into resonance with it. So ask this version of you if you may step into their shoes and experience their life for a few moments. And as you do, notice, what are your thoughts about this life? What do you experience? How do you feel? Can you feel the predominant frequency that this version of you carries? Do you feel drawn to maintaining this feeling as your frequency? What tips can you take away from this so she can accomplish this? Take a few moments to really embody this frequency so that you're able to remember how this feels. That you are creating this version of you and that the results are even greater than you could have hoped for or imagined. And bringing into your mind's eye the memory of what you are bringing into the physical plane this week, whatever your amount is. See the number in your mind's eye. Now we ask your guide for the book of co-creation and to be aligned and harmonized with the universal laws of manifestation, attraction, flow, and balanced rhythmic interchange. Take a deep breath and allow these new intentions to permeate every cell in your body so your DNA responds to this you that you have created. Just take a nice deep breath in and out. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. As you anchor this as your new truth. And in your mind's eye, surround this version of you with a pink bubble and put this vision inside the bubble. Pink is the color associated with your heart, and when you use this color vibration around whatever you visualize, it will bring to you only that which is in perfect affinity with your being. Now, let the bubble go. Imagine it floating off into the universe, still containing your vision. You are symbolically letting go so it's free to float around in the universe in the Akasha, attracting and gathering energy for its manifestation. Just taking a moment now to thank your guide for the love and support you receive here in your sacred temple. You can come here wherever you want to find your center and reclaim your power and connect with the Akashic Records and with the loving spirit around you. This is your sacred place, filled with love, endless, infinite possibilities. So we just ask for all Akashic Records to be closed as we thank your guide for their loving guidance and healing today. Your records are now closed. I invite you to remain peaceful as you're coming back to the present moment. Allowing yourself to come back to this time and space, remembering your power and your ability to connect with your sacred temple. And knowing that over time you will notice a deeper and deeper connection with your guides, with other spirits. Feel the joy and the guidance that they bring. And in the coming days and weeks, you'll be receiving more helpful information from the Akashic field through your intuition, through the help of the universe, and through this process. Ooh, lots of energy shifting there. Welcome back. And when you're ready, I want you to start making notes as you're creating the consciousness of your future self. So giving yourself some time to make a note of what you saw. What did you see? Do share in the comments. Could you tell what you were wearing or where you were? What was your future self doing? And I invite you to write it down as the present. So just to give you some examples, you could write down, I am an award-winning coach. I'm an award-winning author. I'm an award-winning artist. I run a home-based healing business. Just to give you some examples, I am the CEO of my 7-figure company. And as you see this future version of yourself, I ask you to consider, who do you need to become? What would that future version of you already believe and feel to create this new life? What was that vibration? Were they confident? Were they happy? Were they certain? Did they trust themselves? Trust is such a big thing. So I invite you to write out your identity statement. I am, and the description of yourself. And I am earning, the amount that you desire. Let's call it in for the year. And then to bring in some other things that you see in your lifestyle. So I'm just going to give you a moment to write that out. I'm a best-selling author, I'm an award-winning coach, I trust myself, I count on myself. I'm living in Hawaii or Portsmouth or wherever you desire to live in the world. I have 3 ponies, I have 2 children, I have a retreat center. Whatever it may be for you. And then we're going to live in the energy of the question, why do large sums of money continuously come to me easily and quickly? I'm going to just pop some music on for a couple of minutes as you just feel into those questions and capture what you wanted to capture from your activation. How are you feeling? Welcome back, welcome back. And just to remind you of the living in the energy of the question, now that we've activated this in our field, why do large sums of money continuously come to me so easily and quickly? Again, so you're asking the question from the identity of the you who already has this. So you're asking it from a place of awe and wonder. Really just allow yourself to sit with this question as you feel the energy of this activation. You're connected with your higher self. And just to see what inspired ideas for actions come to you that you can take today. Aligned actions for today. I invite you to consider, how can I add more value? If love was running my business, what would love do? How can I give more love? What action would this version of you be taking today to add more value to your community, to your clients? And just to give you some ideas, you could be calling up or sending a personal message to 20 members of your community, or perhaps people that have inquired about working with you before, and just saying hi and seeing how that they're doing, showing that you care, asking if they're ready to get started working with you. Can you create a free resource for your potential customers? Send them that as a gift. What would be of value to them? If you've got a property business, perhaps you could have a gift for new tenants to welcome them into their new home. And just choose one thing that you can do today and commit to doing it. And please do share in the chat or in the comments. And for those of you on the replay, pop it in the comments as well. Share the aligned action that you're going to take. I know some of you are in employment, so think, how can you add more value to the service that you do as your job? What would make your colleagues' lives easier? And the key thing here is we're choosing this one thing to add more love to our business, to give extra value without attachment. So we're giving from a place of love, expansion, generosity. And then tonight, I invite you to do our manifesting in our sleep, as I call it, to do your intention manifesting activation 10 times as you are falling asleep. So I have just now received £10,000. I feel so excited. I feel all the feels as you're sending yourself to sleep. And then to kickstart your morning tomorrow morning with popping an instrumental track, music, something that's activating your heart chakra. And spending a couple of minutes of allowing yourself to feel the memory of, I've just now received £10,000. I feel amazing. I feel so excited. I feel grateful. I feel so happy. I allow this into every cell of my being across all dimensions, planes, times, levels of consciousness. Ooh. So juicy. Okey-dokey. Love to know what your takeaway has been so far from these 3 powerful masterclasses that we have shared together. We've covered the art of up-leveling your money consciousness, and that the secret is in your identity, and that there's 2 parts to a successful breakthrough. So there's the breakthrough and then there's the up-level. And we've unlocked the secrets of reality creation. We've covered the principles of reality creation, the 3 secrets in unlocking reality creation. So the illusion of self-sabotage, taking full energetic responsibility, and how we can unlock the subconscious mind to reveal the hidden resistances. And today, channeling higher realms of consciousness for your money breakthrough. So I'd love to know, what has been your biggest takeaway so far? So whilst you're tapping that into the chat or into the comments, and then if it's okay with everyone, I'd just like to take a few moments just to invite those of you who are ready to become an energetic match and live life at your highest potential, to invite you to work with me. We have got 2 options for you. We have the Wealth Portal and Infinite Prosperity Collective. So the Wealth Portal is the natural next step from our masterclass. So it will totally blow you away. It is a results-driven manifesting program, totally magical. You'll easily be able to manifest and start to become an energetic match, so that you can create those 5K months, 10K months, 50K months, whatever your next level is. Of course, it's different for everybody. So you can have that easily, with easy speed. One of my favorite sayings. You're co-creating in the universe, taking aligned action, so you can accelerate and create quantum leaps without the burnout, without working harder, without missing out on all the things that you love. So this is our 12-week program. I'll pop the link in the comments for you in the Facebook group. And we have all the information and the payment links for you on the website. And this is for entrepreneurs, leaders, coaches who want to break through their money ceiling and embody their next level of success over the next 60 days. So what you get is you get training calls showing you the exact steps and how to release the cluster of hidden blocks, resistances, and releasing all the trauma. And I found people do really well with step-by-step guidance and a clear framework of exactly what to do when. And then we gather together 3 times a month, so you're fully supported with love seat calls where you receive laser coaching on the niggles that are coming up. Anywhere there may be some, stickiness or trauma that's asking for healing. And we do manifesting together. We do Akashic Record activations together. And I've created a private forum because this helps people to be supported in between calls. It's a place to celebrate and to continue the friendships that grow within the group. They really do blossom. It's wonderful. And for your ease, we have a membership site, so you can see the flow and the guidance is all in one place for your ease, so that you know where everything is, and you have access to this for life. So this is priceless, so that you can dip back in to support your money consciousness expansion forever. And I do have a very special saving for you as members of this masterclass. So this is exclusive saving. It's available for you whilst we have our masterclass vortex open. This is simply to help you take action. So instead of the regular investment of £3,000, you can pay in full for £1,750. Or if you prefer to pay as you profit, you can make 4 monthly payments of £500, or you can opt for an extended payment plan and make 8 monthly payments of £250 a month, with an option, of course, to settle the balance sooner if that suits your cash flow at the moment. And this is super exciting. And I love giving incentives to help people make a decision and say yes to themselves. So in addition to all the juicy bonuses that you see on the website that you get when you step into the Wealth Portal, for the first 7 people who buy, you'll receive an extra masterclass bonus. So you'll receive a 30-minute one-to-one session with me and an extra month of live calls in the program. So this is an extra bonus. Now, it is time sensitive. So it's just for the first 7 who step in before the end of Tuesday, the 21st of June, summer solstice. And as you're purchasing, let us know that you're in so that we can celebrate you. Pop I'm in here in the comments, in the chat, or in the Facebook group. And if you are a coach, a mentor, and a leader who wants more business coaching, as well as the alignment and manifesting work, then the Infinite Prosperity Collective is for you. So the Infinite Prosperity Collective is our 12-month mastermind and features the Wealth Portal. So you get both, and you get access to the Wealth Portal live for a full 12 months as well, which is just huge. So just reach out via the page and let me know. I just ask to let me know a little bit about you in the form that we have at the bottom of the page. That's just so that I know where you're at in business and that you'll knock it out of the park with us. And then what we'll do is we'll get the invitation over to you, which includes the special masterclass pricings and savings. So pop it over to you in a letter so you can take all the time that you want to read it through. And what you get within the Infinite Prosperity Collective is you get training calls that show you the exact steps, a pathway to success you have as you implement with our guidance and support. We give you scripts, templates, swipe copy, and the alignment and manifesting that we support you with as you grow to infinite prosperity. And then we gather together 3 times a month. So you're fully supported with Love Seek calls where you receive laser coaching on supporting you with implementing the methods in your business so that you can move forward with more ease. We also do Akashic Record activations together. And I created a private forum as this helps people to be supported in between calls. It's a place to celebrate, come together, to seek support. Again, friendships growing within the group as well. It's so important to be with other people that are on the same journey as you. And for your ease, we also have a membership site. So again, you can see the flow and the guidance is all in one place for you. And you also receive a monthly one-to-one call with our program director, who's amazing. And we support you with implementation weeks. We've got one this moment as well for our IPC clients. And we also promote you to our community as well, which is absolutely priceless. I don't know many other business coaching programs that do that. And we have an annual mastermind retreat online where we dive in with Love Seek masterminding as well. So if that is, you're feeling the call for that, then you need to apply. Just apply via my website, www.louisahavers.com. Go to the Work With Me section. You'll find the Infinite Prosperity section there. And there's a form at the bottom. And again, just a couple of questions. And that's just so that I know that it's aligned for you from our perspective. And then we'll get the information over to you and we'll take it from there. And again, I should say we have pay in full savings and payment plan option and super juicy bonuses for you as well. So you can choose the option that feels most aligned for you. What I should say with Infinite Prosperity Collective, spots are limited because we serve you at the highest level. So providing you with copywriting support alongside your program development, masterclass series development. So we've got 4 spots available for IPC. And as a masterclass special, you'll receive a bonus 30-minute laser focus call with me. And that's, again, time limited. So it's for those of you that are ready to step in before we wrap up our experience on Tuesday. And I love to offer time sensitive bonuses, because it just simply helps people who are ready to take action, to take the action. It just keeps the registration process flowing. And if you're not sure which one that you've been drawn to both, then I'll pop the links above this video so you can have an initial read through, and then just reach out in Messenger and we can have a chat to figure out what's aligned for you. Okie dokie. Any questions, please do tag me in the comments as well so that I can find them for you. We're going to gather them all up, make sure everyone's questions get answered. Do share your intentions, your insights, your takeaways. We are gathering all the names of everybody who's been taking action this week so we can put them into the draw so that you've got the opportunity to win one of our gifts this week. And thank you so much. I just want to say thank you so much for joining me. You know, whether you're here live or on the replay, it is a complete honor to serve you. And I'm so excited for those of you who are ready to say yes to the Wealth Portal and the IPC, because your life is about to change. I am so excited for you and I cannot wait to contribute to you further. So I will see you guys back here, same time, same place tomorrow for leveraging momentum, and we'll be continue to build on what we've created so far this week. Does that sound good? Sending you so much love, and I will see you all tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.